All right, back with more action, y'all. Gonna get right into it. Check out some stuff that we haven't looked at in a while. And yeah, a little bit of a wait. I'm back with more MLB The Show, Reds franchise. Um, been having a lot of fun like this, like I say in every episode, and want to keep it going. It's gonna be an interesting year too, because I basically sunk all of our money into Ellie for the next 10 years. Yeah, he signed through 2035, I think, or 36. Um, but yeah, right now we are 83 and 67, have a one-game lead in the NL Central. I know the title of this stream is Wild Card with a bunch of exclamation or question marks. Right now, we're looking good enough. So wild card, we would be behind. We would be in like third place or something. So kind of need to win the NL Central. Got a game lead. Have a 3-game set against St. Louis, and we already won one. And then we will be playing a game against Chicago and a game against Milwaukee to end the year. So 3 games in this stream. End the season, or season number 1. Check out some stats of our players before we start. Let's see, Spencer Steer, or leading average wise, is Jake McCarthy. Traded for him around the halfway point of the season and got for TJ Friedel. Ended up being an all-star, batting 305. Has 32 doubles and 46 stolen bases. So he's just been an absolute menace on the base path. Has scored, how many runs has he scored? Where does it say that? 81 runs. Okay, not bad. Matt Vierling, another guy we traded for. He was part of Jeimer Candelario trade. Has turned out to be really well. Not a lot of power, but batting 286, 15 stolen bases, and 20 doubles. So respectable. Gavin Lux has been a reliable bench bat. Not a lot of at bats or games played, but doing well. Lawrence Butler has been the best trade, arguably the best trade we've made so far in the year. The A's offered Lawrence Butler to us, and then we lowballed him right back and got him for not really much. Forget who's part of that deal. Maybe you have to look at that later. He's batting 272, 28 homers, 28 doubles, 82 RBIs. Yeah, he's just been really good. Spencer Steer, beginning and like into the second half of the year. First half of the year, he was incredible. Came back down to earth in the second half, but still 268 year, 32 doubles, 26 homers, 88 RBIs, 18 stolen bases. Really good. Might be our hit. Yeah, I think it's right behind McCarthy for hits. Matt McLean has been up and down. Really hot start and then really bad like middle of the season, but second half, near the end of the second half, he really turned around. Got up to 261, 27 doubles, which we'd like to see. Ellie's kind of been middle of the road all season, just average wise, but 38 doubles, 27 home runs, 89 ribbies, 44 stolen bases. Just the strikeout numbers need to go down. He'll strike out less than he did last year, and he'll probably have like 50 or like 70, 60 less at bats. Marte, not a lot of action. Stevenson's kind of been all season. Good second half though for a little bit. Vinny's been reliable. 247 and 26 homers and almost 80 RBIs is what I want out of my first baseman. Don't need like a Joey Votto level threat right now. Andrew Benintendi, the heart sold team. 21 home runs. I've probably hit like 18, 19 of them myself. 17 doubles, 242 average. I say as a joke that he was the best trade we made all year, but I don't think we would be as nice as we are now if we didn't have him on the team. Pitching wise, Brett Lauder has been an absolute dog. Hunter Green's been up and down. Started really hot, had a pretty bad middle of the season, and then came back down. Got much better. Martinez having a great year. Estrada hasn't been great since we got him, but he's been good in the last like month or so. Yeah, 2 bad games in the last 10. God's been great. Abbott's been great. Taj has been but he's young, so giving him a bunch of time. He's already an 81 with B potential, and he's 23 years old, so he's been a good fifth starter. But basically the whole bullpen has been insane except Estrada. Below 2 ERA for Diaz and Matsui and Daniel Lynch, but he hasn't pitched much, only 2 games. But Mole, Antone, Harvey have all been reliable. And Tyler Ferguson struggled a little bit, but not as bad as Estrada did for a while. Yeah, we're just going to get right into this game. Second game in St. Louis. Yeah, we'll just wear our normal ways. But yeah, we need some wins, so that's what we're hunting for. We have our ace on the mound today. I think we're just going to leave the lineup as it is. Even though some people are tired, game 3, they can sit out. Especially if we win this game. I'm fine with them playing some of our bench guys in game 3. Might get some pinch hits. Gavin Lux might step in the batter's box. Don't be surprised if that happens. Yeah, 83 and 67 on the year. 1 game lead in NL Central, 80 and 71 Cardinals. Ellie, Hunter Green dominant on mound as of late. Looking to continue that. Saw me playing earlier in the road to the show. If you did, I was struggling on All-Star. So as soon as I basically got like halfway through the college games, I put down the veteran, but we still are on Hall of Fame in the franchise mode. So don't fret. Alright, 2-1 count right away to Jake McCarthy, our leadoff man. That's going to be a little flare out in the left field. Jordan Walker gets under it. Quick out number 1 for the Cardinals. Sonny Gray, their aces on the mound. Battle of the aces today. Looks like he's having a very year. Didn't really get to look. 13 and 10 with 3.7 ERA. But that's a good year. There's the Cardinals. Playing well in real life, but video game's different. I mean, they're over 500 this late in the season. They're overachieving. Alright, 2-2. Matt McClain. Fouls off another. And way late on the sinker. Gonna be strike 3. Alright, so fly out and a strikeout for Sonny to start. Ellie's in the box. Swinging at that nasty sweeper. Super low, though. Not the pitch to swing at. Ellie hits this one pretty well. Jordan Walker got a bad jump. I think he got a little too under it. He'll make the running play right onto the beginning of the warning track. Brings in Michael Ciani. Not having a great year. Batting .207. Hunter Green is on the mound. He is 12 and 11 with a 3.21 ERA. So he got past 4 for a little bit. So he really turned it around second half of the season. Been arguably the best one of the best, I'd say top 3 pitcher in the NL since the halfway point. It's gonna walk Ciani though. Early base runner for these Cardinals. Brings up Mason Wynn, their young shortstop. Slider's too low for him to chase. And speeds the fastball right past him. Strikeout number 1, first out for the Reds as well. They're going. Perfect throw. Stevenson guns him. Alright. Pitch was called strike also, so it's 1-2 to Ivan Herrera, having a really good year. Been 309 so far. Slurve swerved too much, but chasing the high cheese. Strikeout number 2. End the inning. So give up a walk, strikeout, then caught stealing, and then another strikeout. Brings up Spencer Steer, 3rd on the team in home runs. think 3 people have 28 homers. I think that's what it is. Him, Butler, and someone else. Facing the outside sweeper. That pitch is nasty. Benny. Benny not a prolific home run hitter, but like I theorized when I traded for him, that the hitters friendly park of Cincinnati was probably accentuate his power ability more than playing at the pitcher friendly Kansas City Kauffman. So he's put up 26 homers this year and way late on the fastball. Gonna swung. 3rd strikeout now for Sonny Gray. 1-2 count to Stevenson. And he's going to strike out the side, drop 3rd. They're going to make the play. Sonny Gray strikes out the side. 4, 5, 6 batters for the Reds. Brings up the 4, 5, 6 for the Cardinals. Nolan Gorman leading off. Chasing the low slurve there. 2-2. And chasing the outside slider. 3rd strikeout for Hunter here. Good pitching duel this early in this game. Burleson tried to hold up, but he couldn't. 2-2. Slurve is too low. And that should have been strike 3, but they call it ball 4. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Out. Just outside of the diving glove of Matt McClain, and Burleson is going to make it to 3rd on the hit and run. Successful hit and run from the Cardinals there. Nolan Arenado putting it into play. Jordan Walker late on the first pitch, on the 1-1 pitch. And way out in front of the splitter, kind of got lucky there. Jordan Walker does have that light tower power. Gotta watch out for those kind of pitches to him. 2 outs for JJ Bleday in the clutch situation, but Vierling's gonna backhand it and get the out. So, a little scary time right there for the Reds defense, but they get out of it. Hunter Green looking good. Lawrence Butler, L. Butt, our hero a couple episodes again. It's up. 2-1 count to him. Make it 2-2. And he's going to watch the sinker go for strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts for Sonny Gray here. Brings up Matt Vierling, our 3rd baseman. 1-1 count. Late on the fastball. Yeah, I kind of just got into swinging things. I haven't played in Hall of Fame in a while. And it's tough. Especially more hitting. Pitching, I'm pretty confident in my abilities. Weak grounder. Finally put a ball in play, but it's right to Mason Wynn. It's going to make the play. Gets Vierling by a step and a half, 2 steps. Brings up our 9-hole hitter, Andrew Benintendi. And he's going to swing at that 1-1 pitch and sky it out in the right field. Burleson gets under it easily. End of the 3rd, or middle of the 3rd. Or that was Ciani. Brings up Lucan Baker, their first baseman. He's batting in the 9-hole spot today. Ball in the dirt to him. 46 pitch coming from Hunter Green already. Gonna be ball 3. And this umpire is ass. That should have been another strike 3. With 2 missed calls from this umpire in the last 2 innings. Not been great. Ball's going to be hit hard right back up the middle. Luke and Baker's going to stay at second, though. 2 on, no outs for the Cardinals. Brings up Mason Wynn. Way late on that one. And swinging way over the slur. Out number 1. Now just need a double play ball. Slider for strike 2. Fouls off the low splitter. Doesn't chase the inside fastball. And doesn't chase that. Ball 4. Nolan Gorman's going to come up. Hardly the 4th walk for Hunter Green. 2 should not have been a walk, though. So he should only have 2. Strike 3 on the splitter. Gets it called at the knees. Now we just need to get through Burleson. Fouls that one off. Ball just outside, make it a full count now. And right down the middle, but 100. Gets out of the jam. Hunter Green still looking good. Offense just needs to back him up. Offense for the Cardinals has been trying to back up Sonny, but can't get that run across. Back-to-back balls makes it full count. Don't want to let McCarthy get on base for free. The little flare out in the center is going to drop. First hit of the day for these Reds. It's going to be a single by leadoff man Jake McCarthy. You know he's going to go to nearly 50 steals on the season. As he gets a little bit of a late jump, but ball bounces in front of the second baseman Gorman. Gets in there easily for his 47th. Runner in scoring position now in a 2-2 count for Matt McClain, second baseman. Ball right back up the middle. And base running blunder there, so now there's just going to be a runner at first. Brings up Ellie, though. Hit the ball well, but just got a little under it last time up. Out in front of the sinker, but fouls it off. 1-2 count now. Matt McClain, pretty good speed on second. But way late on the high fastball. Ellie's going to strike out. Cutter is going to get fouled off by Spencer Steer. 1-2 count. Runner on first with 2 outs. Ball right back up the middle. Mason Wynn making an accurate diving play. Base runner turns into nothing for these Reds. Brings up Nolan Arenado. Singled his last time up. Ball too low there. That ball's going to be smacked into the gap. It's going to be an easy double for the veteran third baseman. Going to bring up the young left fielder, Jordan Walker. Ball inside. Ball 4. And that's another walk. They'll start putting someone up in the bullpen. Probably Daniel Lynch. Pitching has not been best. 1 and 2. Walker's already about to, or Hunter Green's already eclipsed the 90 pitch mark. Still throwing high 90s. That's going to be a weak grounder. Can we turn 2, 6, 4, 3? We get him. Alright. Still got a runner 90 feet away with 2 outs. But their 9-hole hitter Baker is in now. So Get way out in front of that high and tight fastball. Fouled off. Not chasing that. And he's going to flare one out in the right field, and that's going to give the Cardinals a lead. Now 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Bring back up the top of the lineup to Cincinnati. Strike 3. Alright, give up the run. The Hunter Green does get out of it. No more damage allowed. Luke Baker with a little flare out to the right. That one hurts. Sonny Gray still going strong. Only giving up 1 hit so far. Tried to hold up on the cutter there, but he went around. 2-2, Vinny. Strike 3. Just got folded in that one. Sweeper outside. Another one outside, 3-1. If he does get on, I'm probably gonna pinch run for him. But he's gonna hit a weak grounder over to the Platinum Glover. He's gonna make the play. 2 quick outs for the Cardinals here. 2-1 count to 7-hole hitter Lawrence Butler. Sweeper checks a swing, but it's called strike. 2-2. Ball in the dirt. 3-2. Checked his swing and he held up. Alright, so we got a runner on with the walk. Brings up Matt Vierling, the third baseman. Need him to get something going here. Swings at the sinker and fouls it off. Ball in the dirt. Lawrence Butler was going, and he gets in there safely. 23rd stolen base. Vierling makes contact, but it's going to be a soft fly out to left center. Lede gets under it. Alright. Hunter Green's already getting pretty tired, so that's going to be the end of his day. Daniel Lynch is in. Ball on the black, it's called for a strike. Hunter was not getting those. But, oh my gosh, this umpire, dude. He's straight ass. Strike 3, though, on that. Alright, so his strike zone shifted an inch down, basically. The high stuff he doesn't call strikes, but the low stuff he does. 3-2. Ivan Herrera can't connect on that 3-1 pitch. Ball just below the zone gets called a ball. Ball 4. A lot of walks this game from these Reds pitchers. Oh my gosh. Benintendi boofs it. Gonna get a run across. Maybe. Oh, we got him! Oh, Ellie with the gun. Benintendi boofed it, but we somehow got the runner. Burleson swinging at the worst pitch I've thrown all night.
2-2.
Weak grounder over to Ellie. Ellie with a very Derek Jeter-esque play. And that relay was insane. Gonna be the end of the day for Sonny Gray. Brings in the lefty Zach Thompson. First hit pitch is gonna get smacked by Benintendi, but right to the right fielder, Burleson or Ciani. So quick out number 1 for the reliever Thompson. Weak grounder up the middle. Gonna be a bang-bang play, but they get McCarthy. Brings up Matt McClain. First hitting lefties, but bats have been absolutely dead through this game so far. Only one hit allowed, 2 base runners allowed by the Cardinals, and then another poorly hit ball jammed. Flare out in the center. Still 1-0 game going into the bottom of the 6th. Still time, but we just can't let anything happen. Pt.10 now in. Another appearance. Strike 3. Antone strikes out Arenado. 2 for 2, now 2 for 3. Comes up Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball. 3-1. 3-2. Fouls off that slurve. Watches ball 4. Second walk of the day for Jordan Walker. 8th walk surrendered by these Cincinnati Reds pitchers. Grounder down to Pasquantino. 3-4-3 or 3-6-3. Double play. Alright. Antone gets out of it. They're bringing in someone else as well. We're going to start warming up Yuki. Is John King. Has Ellie on the right side of the batting box. Not his preferred, but if we can just get him on, that's a run threat right there. Fouls off another sinker. Ball too low for 2. And Ellie's going to be just laid on it, and he's going to pop it up right behind home plate. Ugly, ugly hitting today, boys. Spencer Steer now up. Sinker gets called for a strike. 2-2. Slider makes Steer back up a little bit. Full count now to him. Flare out to right, but it's going to fall foul. Late swing. Getting jammed almost on everything. And he's going to swing at the ball in the dirt. Strikeout number 2 for Steer. Brings up Vinny. Might pinch hit 4. Yeah, I think we're going to bring Nick Senzel in for the at-bat. Good stats versus lefties. Need a spark right here. Ball hit hard, but oh my gosh, if they make this play, Senzel's going to beat it out. Holy shit. We're going to take King out. I'm going to pinch hit Stuart Fairchild. Ryan Fernandez now in. There's some heat. Ball called strike. Stewart gets in there with a steal. 9 steals on the year for him. Man, chasing the outside slider. Nothing comes from the single. Gonna have to put Gustin at first. Luke and Baker already has a 3-1 count. Make it 3-2. For some reason my controller disconnected, but we got the strikeout anyway. Love to see that. Michael Ciani, top of the order, back up for the Cardinals. Gonna foul that one off. We just need to get a run for some action in the next inning. I do not want to face Elsley. He throws us like 102. Yuka gets another strikeout there. Brings up Mason Wynn, who's struck out 3 times already. Golden sombrero for him. 1-2 count. Gonna foul that one off. And foul off another. But we do have bottom of the order coming up, so we just need to make some plays. Ground out to Ellie right there by their shortstop. Brings up L Butt, so we got 7, 8, 9 in. L Butt is a guy to deal some damage.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way too inside on that one. 2-1. Fastball high and outside, but a little too close. 2-2. High fastball gets fouled off. And chasing the low crap. Or strikeout again for these Cincinnati Reds. This Cardinals pitching staff has absolutely shut us down today. Matt Vierling back up now. Doesn't help when I'm swinging at bullshit like that. Ball just outside, 2-2, Vierling. Just high. Full count now. Fouls off that slider. Vierling, perfect there. Gonna drop. I was ready for the slider, or it was a cutter actually. 106 off the bat by Vierling there. They're going to take him out, bring in another lefty. Do we have anybody else to bring in? Not really. Could bring Marte in. He's good against... But, oh no, I think we just send Vierling here. We got to be risky. Gets a good jump. Ball's called strike. And he gets in there. Okay. 16 stolen bases for Vierling. Pt.10 in a big position here. Ball's low. Full count now to him. Ball 4. Alright. 2 runners on. 1 out. Brings up our best, one of our best hitters, average-wise. Jake McCarthy. He's gonna pop out. I'm gonna call that infield fly. Matt McClain's gonna be our last chance here in this inning. Can't let this go to waste. Come on, Matt. Gonna foul off the way inside slider. Gonna swung at that. Hits him. Okay. Ellie's now up. Oh, come on, Ellie. You're not that great as a righty, but gotta come up clutch here. Ellie De La Cruz! Grand slam! Holy shit, Ellie. 420 on the right side. Gives us the 3-run lead. Holy shit. That was absolutely nuts. 420, you know what that means? We gotta hit the pen. The bats were dead the whole game, but I've said it time and time and time and time again in this franchise. You can't count out these Reds. They're always able to make the comeback. Here in the top of the 8th in this one. Oh my gosh, that one's crazy. Ball outside. I actually have warming up Alexi for some reason right now. We're going to sit him down. We're going to warm up Sam Mole. Come in and do some setup action. We do have a good part of the lineup coming up. We got 3, 4, 5 coming up. Full count to Spencer Steer here with Kyle Leahy. Oh, Mason Wynn's gonna boof it. And they're gonna get him anyway. Steer didn't hustle too hard, but Ellie De La Cruz. Oh my god. Our Lord and Savior. Yeah, I'm not gonna test it with Yuki. He's been pitching well, but can't force it.
2-1.
Having Herrera kind of lead off this inning for them. 2-2 count after the swing and miss there. Doesn't chase the sweeper.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Fouls off the circle change. Doesn't chase the high fastball. Ball 4. That's alright. Couple of lefties. Totally fine with those matchups. Because we're going to give Gorman, the guy I was more worried about, out right away. Bierling gets under it. Brings up Burleson. Walk twice. And a weak grounder up the middle. Ellie, little glove flip. Look at that. 6-4-3 double play. Ends the 8th real quick for Sam Mole. They're going to bring in Tink Hence, I think that is. The rookie. He's actually a starter, so he's in for some relief effort today. And Augustin Ramirez is going to take his first curveball right up the middle. Little single for him. Augustin is the guy we traded for because we can't afford... I don't think we're going to be able to bring Tyler Stevenson back, honestly. Yeah, he's going to be a free agent next year and we can't afford him, so Augustin is going to be our catcher of the future. But Tyler Stevenson, he puts a ride into this one. 107, that's going to be gone. Some insurance runs, boys. 6-1 now. Tyler Stevenson making his last ride as a Red. Very much worth it. Having a good time. I don't know, maybe he'll take a pay cut if we make a run in the playoffs. 6-1 here. No outs as we led off with an Augustin single and a Tyler Stevenson 2-run shot. And another single here for us. Bats have really come alive these last 2 innings. Holy shit. Matt Bierling back up. He singled. Started that 2-out rally, or that rally we had last inning. Still betting pretty high in the average was. Back to 286. They're getting out the first 2 times this game. 2-2. Just showing them some leads. Probably not going to steal. But they're going to strike us out. Matt Bierling swings over the curveball. Pink Hens finally gets his first out. Brings up Benintendi. He's 0 for 2. Walked his last time up.
3-2.
Full count again for him. We're going to send Lawrence here. But they're going to... Ooh. That would have been a pickoff if Pink got over there cleanly. Strike 3, but bad throw from Herrera is going to be a second stolen base of the day for Butler. Tink is taken out. Palante. Andrew just straight up missed that pitch. Weak grounder over the second baseman, Gorman. That'll be a quick out, number 3. We get 2 more across with the insurance run, or the 2-run insurance run home run from Stevenson, Augustin, and Stevenson creating some action, our 2 catchers on the roster. And Arenado's way out in front of that slider. Ferguson gets him to strike out. A weak liner over to Augustin, who makes the play. 2 quick outs, brings up JJ Bleday. Ferguson. It's going to get him. 3 quick outs, strikeout, line out and a fly out to end this game. LED La Cruz, a hero of the day. It's a grand slam in the top of the 8th. 2 outs to give us the lead after a very bad offensive game. I think we had 2 hits going into the 8th inning. We ended with 7 and 6 runs. 2 home runs on the day. A grand slam for Ellie and a 2-run shot for Butler or Stevenson. But yeah, good day. Heartbeat game right there. We needed that. A pack for. Well, now we still have a 1-game lead. We will pitch this game with Rhett Lauder. Since we lose game 3. Still have a 1-game lead though. Yep. Cool. Over both the Brewers and Cubs. Brewers and Cubs are completely tied. Pitch 1 more game with Rhett Lauder on the season. Do want to see. Nah, I don't think we're gonna make any changes. We're just gonna wear some throwbacks today. Let them wear those ones. 90s matchup. Cloudy. Got Louder. Vinny, we're gonna give the day off. Bring. Have a righty on the mound, right? Yeah, we'll let Marte play DH today. And Benintendi is gonna. Yeah, Benintendi. Or. Actually, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give Augustin the day in the field behind the plate. Yeah, behind the plate for Augustin. DH is gonna be Benintendi, and Steer will be in left. And Stevenson will be at first. He can play it. Move Butler in the lineup. That. Or, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Cool. Alright, but yeah, this series right here is one of the biggest ones right now. It's a 4-game set against the Cubs. We have to at least split it. We can't lose 3 of the games. Back at home too. I think it is our last home stretch of the year. Or no, we play Pittsburgh at home too, I'm pretty sure. And then final series of the year is on the road in Milwaukee. Nico Herner leading off for these Cubs. Quick ground out by him. Gonna be out number 1. Stevenson put out. Brings up John Birdie. Batting low 200s. 2-1 count to him right away. Make it 2-2. Birdie was on the World Series or the American League winning Yankees last year. But he's going to work a walk. Ball just inside. Kyle Tucker having a good year. Birdie's going to get in there with stolen base. Really good jump. Would have had no chance even if I had a really good reaction to that. But now we just got to get past Tucker. Gonna hit one hard down the line, but foul. A little high and outside. Full count now to him. And he's gonna chase at the low and inside slider to get lucky on that one. And then a grounder to Matt McClain from Sayah. We're gonna get out of the runner in scoring position opportunity for Cubs. Rhett Lauder, strikeout and 2 groundouts. And a walk. Brings up Jake McCarthy, still batting over 300 on the year. Hopefully we can keep that for him.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ben Brown, the young guy on the mound for the Cubbies today. Gonna give up a ball. Kind of smacked by Jake McCarthy. Get out of here. Lead-off home run from Jake McCarthy. That's how we start a game. Let's go. My first home run with Jake. Let's go. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. One second baseman is going to ground out to the other. McClain hits it right to Herner there. Brings up Ellie, who's right in a 10-game hit streak. 28 homers on the year. Walk soft grounder over to Dansby. He's going to make the play. Yep. Ellie's speed can't get him there. Electric start for these Reds. Oh, no. Just a little bit out in front of it. Maybe off the wall. No. Kyle Tucker, I think that is. Got just under that. Or Tucker's a right fielder. Might have been Ian Happ. Ian Happ, who made the last out, is now up.
Ball, that's in.
2-1 count to him. Swings over the circle change.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hits the sinker weakly. Bierling makes the play. Brings up Michael Bush, utility guy, probably playing first base for the Cubs today. Swings past that.
Ball, that's outside.
Bush has some sneaky power, so gotta watch out for him, especially against righties. He's gonna somehow foul off that circle change. That's insane. 2-2 to him. Ball in the dirt, doesn't get chased. Foul off another one.
Nope. Ball 4.
Walk drawn by Michael Bush. Cubs haven't really put anything really good in play yet, but they're working counts, that's for sure.
2 strikes.
Dansby Swanson gonna foul off that 1-2 pitch. Gonna foul off that sinker. Keep it at 1-2. Foul that one off too. Not chasing that. Not chasing that either. Gustin tries to knock it down. Bush is going to advance on the wild pitch. Johnson's going to foul off another. And he's going to put this one in play finally. Butler gets in quick enough to hold the runner at third. Runner's on the corners with 2 outs now. For the 8-hole hitter, it's going to be Miguel Amaya. Catcher, I believe. He's going to somehow get contact on that. Not going to be a play at home. They're going to score. Swanson gets a second. Miguel Amaya with a swinging bunt. Tie this game up. And PCA is going to get that little flare to drive in Swanson. Oh, good second inning here for Rhett Lauder. Still early in the game. Second inning. They drive in 2, take the lead. Brings up Tyler Stevenson. Ball on the black is going to get called for a strike. Gonna get under this one. Fly that to the center fielder, PCA. Brings up L Butt. To bat 272 on the year. Fouls off that circle change.
Inside.
12-6 gets called for a ball. Another circle change gets called for a ball. Full count now that Lawrence Butler. The 6-hole hitter today. And way late on that fastball. It's going to be strike 3. Ben Brown having a bounce back inning here so far. Brings up Augustin. Ball's hit hard, but Nico's going to backhand it.
He's out.
Quick 1-2-3 inning for Ben Brown. Bounces back from the bad first. No, from giving up the leadoff home run. Done 6 straight outs since then. We're going to strike out John Birdie to start the top of the 3rd. Kyle Tucker hits it well, but gets way under it. Butler's going to get under it easily. Bring up Seiya, who grounded out to Matt McClain last time up. Now, hit this slider weakly, but enough to get out of play. 2-1 Cubs. Fastball rides too high. Way out in front of the circle change. Strike 3. Brett Lauder bounces back from that not too great second inning. Matt Vierling chasing the high fastball. A little very late on it, but fouls it into the stands. We'll foul off that circle change. And watch that 12-6 for strike 3. Ben Brown is really coming into his own since giving up that leadoff home run to Jake McCarthy. It's now the DH today, Andrew Benintendi, batting in the 9 hole. And he's going to swing and miss at the 12-6 back-to-back strikeouts for Ben. He's 3rd on the day. Jake McCarthy back up. Like I said before, started this game with a leadoff homer for us.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's going to pop out in the shallow left field in foul territory. 3rd baseman Michael Bush gets under it for John Birdie. I think that was. Ian Happ is going to be leading off 4th. Watch that, strike 1. Fouls off that sinker somehow. Tried to hold up, but went around on that. Strike 3 called on the check swing. Brings up Michael Bush. Strike 3 called on the black. Back-to-back strikeouts from Brett Lauder here. Brings up Andrew Swanson. Worked a good at-bat last time up. Drove in a drive and a run. Strikes out the side. Tried to hold up. I think he did, but it was called strike 3. Back-to-back good innings from Rhett there. It's been 3 straight good innings. Or back-to-back good innings by Ben Brown, too. See if these Reds can wake up a little bit after starting off super hot. Fouls that one off. Circle change outside, 3-2. And late on that fastball, resulting in a pop out. Matt McClain pops out to their second baseman. Brings up Ellie. 0 for 1 on the day. Make it 0 for 2. He's going to pop out too. Spencer Steer hit the ball pretty well last time up. And he's going to hit a soft flare out in the center. 3 straight softly hit balls. 3 easy outs for the Cubs. Top of the 5th now. 2-1 game still. Miguel Maya, who drove in their first run, is up now. Drove in a run on a swinging bunt. Hit the ball and it went about 3 feet. We're going to strike him out this time. Facing the high cheese. Rhett's 7th strikeout. Brings up PCA. Just can't really let him get on base. That speed is too crazy. Brett already getting a little tired, so this probably be his last inning of work. PCA watches that one. Strike 2. 2-2 pitch. He's going to foul off. Strike 3 called. Brett Lauder, 5 straight strikeouts here. Strike 2 called on Nico. 1-2 count. Gonna foul that one off. Ball right back up the middle. Matt McClain makes a diving catch and gets him. What a play from Matt McClain. Hopefully gives us a little momentum going into this inning. Gonna start warming up Yuki, get him ready to come in. Swinging at the outside circle, change way early.
2 strikes.
And Tyler Stevenson's gonna tie it up with one swing of the bat. Let's go. Stevenson's been on a tear this second half. I think that's gonna be out home run 18 for him, I believe. That marks 20 home run season from Stevenson. We'll take it. Brings up Lawrence Butler now. Watches that fastball go too low. Tie game, 2-2 with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ball, that's out.
Another fastball called for a ball. Shouldn't have swung at that one. Full count now. Should have just taken the walk, hopefully. Might have called that strike. You never know. But we'll never know because I swung. Fouls that one off. And ball 4 called on Lawrence Butler. Let's go. Gonna test a Maya here. And he's gonna get picked off. Never mind. Holy shit. Oh my god. Can't be doing that. So many times I get picked off in this game. Justin Ramirez is gonna get way under that one. PCA, future Platinum Glover, is gonna easily make that play. Brings up Matt Bierling. I believe he struck out last time up. Yeah, struck out looking.
Ball, that's off the
Quickly
plate.
gets into a 3-1 count. That ball's going to be hit well. Right into the gap. Kyle Tucker cuts it off, though. Holds Bierling to a single. 2-out single for Bierling there. Going to bring up Andrew Benintendi, who already has a full count. Come on, Andrew. Any biceps time, possibly? No. Weekly hit chopped. Chopper over the first baseman Bush. He's going to make the unassisted put out. Yuki Matsui coming in this 2-2 game. Facing 2, 3, 4 batters. John Birdie has a 1-2 count. Strike 3. Can't catch up with the slider. Yuki continuing his stellar year.
Inside ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 count to Kyle Tucker here.
That's
He's gonna foul that one hard. Good foul. Gonna foul that one off barely. And he's gonna chase the sweeper. 2 strikeouts now for Yuki. Brings up his. Are they both from? Where's? I think they're both from Japan.
2-2 to count.
Weekly hit to Vierling. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Yuki. Continues his dominance this season. They're going to bring in the veteran Ryan Presley. He's the top of the order. Jake McCarthy looking to better his day after the hot start. fouled. Ball 3. 3-2 count to McCarthy now. Not a guy you want to walk, but we'll take a walk if we can get it. Weekly hit to short. Gonna be a bang bang play. The jump throw is not gonna get him. Jake McCarthy gets on. Not what you want. Not what you want. Especially this later in the game like this. Gonna definitely try to steal with them. They're gonna throw over once. It's gonna get back safely though. Matt McClain struggling as of late. Needs to do something here. They're going to slide step, but it's not going to be enough. McCarthy's going to get in there easily. And the called strike pitch. 48th stolen base. Matt McClain needs to put something in play here. Hopefully just to advance him. And he's going to strike out. But I think we might have to get risky here. And steal third. I think we're going to try to do it. Ball outside, and he gets in there. 49 stolen base for McCarthy. Gets him 90 feet away with only one out. Ellie just needs to put it into play here. Just no pop outs. Strike called a ball. 3-1 now to him. Ellie's gonna take it opposite field and deep. Ellie De La Cruz has been the hero back-to-back games. Oh my goodness. Knock on wood. A little early to say hero, but oh my gosh, he smacked it. Opposite field for his 29th homer. 95th and 96th ribbies. Off the veteran Ryan Presley here. Just needed him to get in the air, and he, oh boy did he. Spencer Steer now up, looking to bounce back. He's been struggling as of late for a while as well. Little swinging bunt by him here. Presley makes a play. And he gets him. Stevenson now up. He homered to tie it up the last time up. Fastball too high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back-to-back games with a home run for Stevenson, or 3 straight. I had a home run with him in that game we played against the Cardinals, so 3 straight home runs in 3 straight days, or 3 home runs in 3 days for Tyler Stevenson, because we're going to keep Yuki out there. He's looking really good, and he kept his pitch count down. He's okay. He's getting tired. Get some swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swinging way down on the splitter.
Ball.
Backs him off the plate. 2-2. Way over the sweeper. Yuki's a goat. He's been a goat this year. I do believe we have him for multiple years too. Yeah, we have him through 2028, so definitely a guy we're planning to keep around for a while. Strike 3 called on the splitter. Yuki goes 2, scoreless, gets 5 strikeouts. What an absolute dog. 4-2 game here still. Gonna warm up Hunter Harvey, come in for the top of the 8th. Anthony Bender on the mound now for these Cubs. Ball hit hard on the inside sweeper by Butler, but right to Bush. It's a quick out. Brings up Augustin. At the plate today.
That's outside.
2-1, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna pinch hit for Augustin. We'll bring in Pasquantino. And then we'll just switch him in Tyler Stevenson's position. And he's going to hit a weak grounder right to Bush as well. Back-to-back groundouts over to Bush. The U3s. Brings up Bierling, though, in a full count. Fouls off that sweeper. Singled his last time up. Grounder. Sliding is birdie. He's gonna make the play. Good play by him. Bring Hunter Harvey in play. Stevenson and Pasquantino are gonna switch positions real quick. And right away, Miguel Amaya is gonna cut the lead in half off Hunter Harvey. Wow. Okay. Immediate.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah.
99.
2 balls.
Top corner there. Fouls that one off hard. Strike 3. Can't catch up to the 99 cheese. PCA goes down swinging. Bounce back from giving up the leadoff homer. And then Nico trying to compensate for that speed is way out in front of it. Bierling's going to make the play. Quick out number 2. Ends up John Birdie now. 2-1 count. Make it 2-2. Strike 3 swinging on the slider. So Hunter gives up the leadoff home run to Amaya. But that's all they can do. This next guy, 3 guys get out rather quickly. Sit down, TJ. I'm going to start warming up and schedule. Alexi Diaz, he has a tough half of the inning. Tough close ahead of him as he's facing Tucker, Sayal, and someone else. I forget who's been batting 5th for them.
That's a ball.
Who is it? And Hap. Hap is better from the left side, so luckily he's batting. Or better from the right side, I think. Out in front of the sweeper a little bit, fouls that one off. Benintendi is 0 for 2 today. I believe he did walk. Or no, he's only had 2 at-bats. He's going to foul off another sweeper. Foul off another one. Going to end up in the stand. The fielder doesn't even chase. Hits this one well, but not well enough. PCA is going to get under it rather easily. Good contact, even though it's lefty-lefty. Brings up Jake McCarthy, though. 2-1 count. He is 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and a run. So an RBI, 2 runs, and 2 hits for Jake today. So he led off the game with a homer, and then Ellie drove him in with the opposite Oppo Taco last time up. McCarthy's going to single again. All right. Lefty-lefty. McCarthy is pretty much the same contact versus both sides. He has 80 versus righties, 78 versus lefties. So, and he's going to get picked off here. Try to debate him. Thought we could get his 50th stolen base this game, but we cannot. Matt McClain now. No one on, 2 outs. 2-1 count. Come on, McClain. He's been struggling, needs to do something. I want one of these guys' sweepers. I like how they're looking coming off his hand. I don't know if he's going to throw any, though. Almost timed up with that fastball, though. This one's going to get hit down the line, but Kyle Tucker got an easy run over there. Alright, end of the 8th inning, going into a 4-3 game. Alexi Diaz on the mound. It's 38 saves, 4 blown. But he has a tough part of the lineup to face. Kyle Tucker, Sayah, and Ian Happ. Kyle Tucker's going to foul off the first one, and then he's going to hit a double on his second pitch. He's going to slide in there. Got to lock in here. 30th double on the year. They're going to bring in a pinch runner, too. Okay, out watching that one for strike 2. Winging past the slider. Alright, 1 out there. And Happ is much better versus righties. We can get by him.
That's a ball.
Alright. One down the line, but foul. Barely catches up with that fastball. 2-2 to him now.
I got 3-2.
Doesn't chase. Fouls that one off. Fouls another one.
That's
Doesn't
ball
chase. Alright. There's a base open. A good double play ball. Grounder down the third baseline, but foul. Not really close. Barely fouls that one off, too. Another foul.
Ball.
2.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3. Tried to hold up, but he cannot. Alright. Dansby is their last hope.
That's ball
Watch
2.
that one for a ball. Oh my gosh, no. Alexi blows it.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2. That's ball 3. One count. 3-2. That ball's foul.
Pitching is falling apart this game. Yuki and Rhett look so good. Everybody else has not. Ferguson gets PCA to strike out, but we are going down into the bottom of the ninth, blowing the lead. We had a 2-run lead, or a 1-run lead, and now they have a 2-run lead. Porter Hodge is out there for them. Ellie homered his last time up. Late on that fastball. Good. Just late. Tried to swing at that, lucky he backed up. Grounder up the middle. Nico has to make a jump throw. They're gonna get him. Spencer Steer now up 1-1 count.
Hey, 2. 1 ball. 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Ball just outside. Ball hit pretty well, but they're gonna get under it. Ian Happ makes a play. 2 quick outs. Tyler Stevenson is our last chance right now to get a runner on. Just gonna swing over the splitter.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Oh boy. And swing past the sweeper. Alexi Diaz blows the save. Oh boy. We needed that win. Gonna take a quick little bathroom break, y'all, and then I will be back for the final game tonight against the Brewers. Final game of the season, too. See if we can maybe sneak our way into the playoffs. Be right back. Let's go. Accidentally simmed without letting you guys see, but we ended up losing the game 3 and winning game 4, or winning game 2 and 4 against the Cubs. So we split that series, swept the Pirates, and then won game 1 of the Milwaukee series. And now we have a 2-game lead. So we cannot lose these next 2 games. That's it. And the Cubs can't win their next 2. I just want to see who they are playing. They're playing St. Louis. So let's go to our game. 2.5. St. Louis beat them. Let's go, boys. I think that just clinched. Pretty sure that just clinched it for us. Yes. Standings, we just clinched the division. Let's go, boys. So honestly, we could just sim. I think we're just gonna sim these last 2 games here and start the playoffs. Because why not? We lose that one and we lose that one, but we go 90 and 72. We would be taking on the Cubs in the division series. Oh boy. All right. So we'll go sim to the division series. Justin Steele versus the Reds. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we do have to do our playoff roster. Yeah, those 5. We have 7. I think we're gonna send Ferguson down for the playoffs. Benintendi is down for some reason. No, Benintendi will definitely be in the playoff roster. Reese Hines is gonna be down. I think we're fine, honestly. Yeah, no, I'm fine with everybody else. Lineups. Benintendi batting 9th. But yeah, we're gonna play this first game. Why not? Game 1 of the division series in the 2025 playoffs is the Cubs versus the Reds. How sweet can it be? Hopefully not too sweet for them. Let's go, boys. They got Justin Steele on the mound. We have Hunter Green. We're at home. Division series is a 5-game set, so you only got to win 3 games. Nico Herner is going to be leading off for them. He's going to immediately pop out on the 3rd pitch of the game. Pasquantino gets into shallow grass, makes the play. Brings up John Birdie. Stupid Strauss logos on the helmets, of course.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's going to hit it well, but Butler should be able to range over there easily, and he does. 2 quick outs. Brings up Kyle Tucker. Definitely the team MVP for these Cubs. See what his year ended at. 303 average, 33 homers, 111 ribbies, 32 doubles. Good year.
That's ball 4.
And he's going to work a walk. Didn't realize there's 2-1 count to start that at bat. Brings up Seiya. Going to foul off that 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Swing at the slurve in the dirt. Stevenson picks up and throws it over to Pasquantino. Uneventful first inning for the Cubs. They get a runner on with a walk, but no hits. Swinging bunt for Big McCarthy. Justin Steele makes the backhand play. Quick out number 1. Brings up Matt McClain. Ooh, way out in front of that sinker. Just got to wait on it a little more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And way out in front of that slider. Strikeout for McClain. First strikeout for Steele on the day. Brings up Ellie. Let's check out his final season end of the season stats. 40 doubles, 30 home runs, 97 ribbies, 45 stolen bases. We'd like to see it. Way less strikeouts than last year. About 70 less at-bats. So yeah, if he struck out basically every time in those remaining at-bats to tie his at-bat total from the year before, maybe he would have struck out the same amount of time. Weak grounder to Dansby, and he beats it. Let's go. First playoff at-bat for Ellie De La Cruz. Results in a single. Take it how he can get it. Don't care if he's got to beat it out. A weak little grounder. And he's going to steal a bag on his first attempt in the playoffs as well. Tyler Stevenson now with a runner in scoring position. We're going to send him. Ball inside. Gets another stolen base. Ellie steals his first 2 bags. Two-two count to Tyler now. It's going to hit it well, but he gets under it. We get the Ellie on in the infield single and steal 2 bags, but Tyler flies out to end the inning. Hap leading off for these Cubbies. Quickly 1-2. Fouls off that low slider. Hunter making his first postseason start of his career. Ian Happ's going to hit this one well, but not well enough as McCarthy gets under it easily. Quick out number 1. Comes up Michael Bush. Stadium is rocking tonight. This Great American is definitely sold out. First postseason play for these Reds fans to watch in a pretty good amount of time. Did we make it the COVID year? Or I don't know. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning for Hunter Green. Reds get out without letting anything happen. Morris Butler leading off here in the bottom of the second. He's going to hit it well, but PCA doesn't have to move too much. Quick out number 1. Spencer Steer now up. Fouls off that 1-1 pitch. He's going to pop this one up. John Birdie. Gonna catch it. With 2 outs. Brings up first baseman Vinny. Ball hit hard right back up the middle. Is going to drop for a single. Matt Vierling now up for first postseason at bat. It's going to hit a flare out in the center. PCA is going to get under it easily. We get leave another runner on base. Nothing comes of it. Miguel Amaya had a good game last time we played. In that last game we just played. Slider runs way too outside. Swings at that fastball and fouls it off. Gunanov though. Full count to Amaya here. Weak grounder down first base line. Pascantino had a bad reaction, couldn't make the play. Leadoff single for the Cubs here by Miguel Amaya. Not too much speed to worry about though. That's going to be called ball. Gonna swing at that splitter though.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And swing at that high cheese. Hunter Green gets his 4th strikeout of the day. Yep. 4 strikeouts through 2 1/3. Weak grounder. Gonna have to make a good play, and he does. Just get Nico. 2 outs now for John Birdie. Flew out his last time up. Gonna foul that one off. Gonna hit that one just fouled, luckily. Foul off that slider. It's gonna blow the fastball right by him for his 5th strikeout. Caught him looking. Get out of the inning without letting any damage happen. They're giving up this leadoff single.
Ball that side.
For some reason the controller stopped working. And you're Benintendi up. Luckily it was a ball. 2-1. Gonna hit a weak grounder over the bush. It's an easy play. Back to the top of the lineup for us too. Steve McCarthy had a really good year. Gonna send it into the playoffs. He's gonna hit a soft flare out the left. Ian Happ can make an easy play. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Reds. Matt McClain now back up. Struck out his first time around. Curveball backs him off the plate. A little late on the circle change. And can't connect on the sinker. Matt McClain 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts already. Quick 1-2-3 for Steele there. Brings up Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Watch that one. Strike 2. And he's going to swing at the slider in the dirt. Stevenson throws him out. Drop 3rd strike on Tucker. Say all back up. He did the same thing that Tucker just did his first time around. He's going to hit it weakly over to Veerling here. He'll make the play. Quick 2nd out. We'll bring up left fielder Happ. And he's going to hit it well. Going to be a bang play at the wall. Going to be gone. Ian Happ takes Hunter Green deep here in the top of the 4th. First run on the board is by the Cubs. Ian Happ, the University of Cincinnati alum, always plays well in Cincinnati. But we do not like seeing that. Michael Bush now up 2-2 count against him. And he strikes him out. Cubs take the lead. Alright, need to get something going here. Ellie back up, singled and stole 2 bags. Swings at that circle, that sinker, and fouls it off. Fouls off that fastball. Sinker for a ball. 2-2. Ellie get an MVP chance, and it works. He gets a leadoff single for us. You know, that means we're going to send him. It's only 1 strike. We're going to not send him on, or 2 strikes, so we're going to send him. Throw takes Bush off the bag. Kickoff attempt is unsuccessful. Ball high. But Ellie's too fast. Get a slide step. We're going to send him again, of course, too. Swing him, though. Oh, low. And Ellie gets in there. Let's go. No outs. Full count to Stevenson now. With a runner 90 feet away. Gonna foul off that one. Come on, Tyler. Something here. Just something. Not that. Tyler's gonna pop out behind home plate. Can't get a sacrifice on that. It's going to bring up Lawrence Butler. Butler just needs to put one in play. 3-1 count on him, though. Going to foul off the first pitch. Foul off that one. Ball 4. Alright. Still need a ball in the air. Definitely no ground ball here. Maybe if it's weakly hit. Steer does have some speed. Way late on the fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's perfect right there. That might be off the wall. Get out. Steer takes him deep, actually. 3-run shot by Spencer Steer here in the bottom of the 4th. The Reds are going to jump out and take the lead. That's how we do it. You need your lead to be bigger than that if you want to keep the Reds out of it. Swinging at some nonsense with Vinny, who singled his last time up. With Steer playing hero. Ball inside, 2-2 count to Vinny. Only 1 out still in this 4th inning. Home half of the 4th. Vinny fouls one off. Fouls another. And out in front of the slider. It's going to give Vinny second out of the inning for the Cubs. Bounce back at bat for Justin Steer. Matt Vierling back up though. Hits lefties pretty well. Grounder right back up the middle. Gets past the diving glove of Dansby. Even if he would scoop that up, Vierling would have beat it out. So, a little single for Vierling there. Brings up Benintendi with a full count. And he's going to hit it weakly. Steele makes a backhanded play. But Steer off Steele. Love it. Dansby Swanson leading off with the Cubs. 2-2 count to him. Gonna watch that 100-mile-an-hour fastball for ball 3. And swing and miss on that slider. Strike 3. 8th strikeout for Hunter. Pitching really well. Only had that one blunder against Ian Happ. And it just got over the wall. McCarthy almost made a really good play on it, actually. And strike 3 on the slayer of Miguel Mike. Not catch up. 9th strikeout now for Hunter through 4 2/3. We'll bring up PCA, who also struck out this game, and he's going to pop out this time around. All right, so quick 1-2-3 for Hunter. Good bounce back inning for him after giving up the solo shot in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 5th. Steele still on the mound in the top of the order up for the Reds. Quick, weak little chopper, gone foul. And he's going to swing and a miss on the slider. Steele gets his 4th strikeout. That time on McCarthy. He's already struck out McLean twice. McLean looking to bounce back. Checks his swing, but he went around. 1-2 already on McLean. Way too inside on him. Late on the fastball, fouls it off. Ball down the line this time by McLean. It's going to drop. Stay fair, too. He's going to be rounding first and digging into second. Sliding head first. Get a 1-out double with Matt McLean there. That's going to be the end of the day for Steele. They're going to bring in Matt Boyd now, the veteran. Keeping Ellie on the right-hand side of the batter's box, but he does have 2 singles already. That clutch rating is good. But he's going to be late on that fastball down and inside. Shallow pop out to right into the grass. Nico Herner gets under it. He's going to bring up Stevenson, though. Flew out and popped out. Very unclutch at bat last time up. Ball way outside, 2-1. Too high there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little late on that fastball. Maybe, yeah, a little early, actually. I wanted it. And Stevenson hits this one hard. PCA dives and misses it. Not the play to make there. Even with that slow speed, I'm sending him for 3. Tyler Stevenson digging. Does he get there? He does. An RBI triple for Stevenson after the dive attempt by PCA. Let's go. Would have been an RBI anyways. But what a at-bat by Stevenson. And what a blunder by PCA.
2 strikes.
Did PCA dirty in this first season of the franchise. He is absolutely shit behind the in the batter's box, and he already has like 20 stolen bases, 20 home runs, and 20 doubles in real life. So he's looking to be an MVP finalist in the NL this year. So absolutely crazy. Tyler Stevenson, an RBI triple. Who would have thunk? Hunter Green still out there going into the 6th inning. And gets Nico swinging for his 10th strikeout. What a day. Have a day, Hunter Green. Oh my goodness. We're going to start warming up Hunter Harvey just in case. But he's pitching really, really well right now. 1-2 to Birdie. Strike 3. Hunter Green, baby. Just gave up that one solo shot. He's only given up 2 hits, I believe. So, he's yeah, Kyle Tucker worked a walk. Not too upset with that. 3-1 count to him already. He might work another one here. He does not. Weak grounder. Gift. Plays well. Ball in the dirt. Gets scooped by Pasquantino. Ellie makes a good ranging play. Steer back up. Homered his last time up. A 3-run shot. Very clutch. Give us the lead.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball outside. 2-2 count now. Ball too low. 2-2. Tried to hold up, and I didn't. He went around. Oh, man, that sucks. Pasquantino now back up for his 3rd at-bat. He singled and struck out.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little late on that fastball. Ball in the dirt. Full count now. 3rd baseman Matt Beerling on deck. Fastball gets fouled. Pasquantino a little out in front of that. Full count still. Ball hit hard and past the 1st baseman, so another single for Pasquantino here. 1 out hit for him. Not a lot of speed, but do have some insurance runs. Maybe Beerling can hit one into the gap here, though. Never know. He's going to pop out to 1st base. Bush is going to get under it pretty easily. Brings back up Andrew Benintendi. He's grounded out twice. Swinging at nonsense right there.
1 ball,
Final game of the season, he went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That's not great. So what did he end with? 22 home runs, 18 RBIs, or 18 doubles. Most home runs in the season. Turn him into a power threat. One-two count on him. Checked my swing and it was a strike anyway. So we get the single with Pascantino, but nothing else. I'm gonna step off because he's done. Hunter Harvey is now in. 11 strikeouts though for Hunter Green, and only 1 run given up. Absolute gem from him today. Through 6. Hunter Harvey comes in to face 4, 5, 6, and Seiya, Happ, and Michael Bush. 2-2 count on Seiya. He fouls that one off. And can't catch up to the 98 heater. Hunter Harvey blows it by him. His first strikeout of this postseason. Makes it quickly a 1-2 count on Ian Happ. 12-6 in the dirt, doesn't get chased. That's going to get fouled off. And strike 3 on the splitter. Can't connect with it. Hunter Harvey looking good. Brings up Michael Bush. 0 for today. 0 for 2. Already has him to 2 strikes. Make it 3. Hunter Harvey strikes out the side. 14 strikeouts against these Cubs hitters today. We are going to warm up, bring in Emilio Pagan, let him face the bottom of the order. I trust him to do that, and this is going to be make or break for him this postseason. If he does not do well in it, we are probably going to ship him. So, just swing at some nonsense in the dirt with McCarthy to strike out. Sweeper gets left hanging, but we're just a tad early on it, or a tad late. A little blooper. That should drop. PCA not going to die for that one. So McLean 2 hits today. Double and then scored, and then a single now. Brings up Ellie, who's got 2 singles this game too. That curveball was nasty. Got this through a lot of breaking stuff, so we're going to send McLean. Does have 79 speed. Respectable. Seeing him to get a good jump. Ball up and outside. It's not going to be in time on the throw. Matt McLean steals bag. First of the playoffs. Ellie now has a runner in scoring position. Ball way outside. Full count to him now. Tyler Stevenson, who tripled his last time up, is up next. And they're going to walk Ellie. Smarter thing to do, especially with a runner in front of him, but could lead. Ball in the gap can get him to third easily. Maybe even get him to score in first. So Stevenson's going to foul off that high slider to make it 1-2. Yency Almonte came in for Ross, and it's working good for them. Strikes out on that 1-2 count to Lawrence Butler. And he's going to swing out a low sinker below his knees. End of the 7th. Don't get anything after the single and the walk, but not mad. Our offense today. This is Jeremiah Estrada making his first postseason appearance. Facing Dansby Swanson, has a full count. He's going to get him swinging. Alright. Estrada might like postseason play more. You never know. That's going to be called strike 2. Strike 3 gets a Maya. Now he's going to face PCA. Struck it out and popped out. He's going to swing at that one. Pop the foul. And swings at that one in the dirt. But I was going to fuck up the throw, so he's going to get on with a drop third strike. So, facing Nico Herner here now, too. Strike called. Strada could get the very elusive 4 strikeouts in an inning. Let's go. That's crazy. Love that. Anthony Bender on the mound for the Cubs now, facing 6, 7, 8 for the Reds. Steer, Pasquantino, and Bierling have all gotten hits today. Steer, the biggest one out of the bunch. A 3-run shot back in the bottom of the 4th while we were down 1-0. Ball hit hard to third baseman Birdie, but he's going to scoop it on the hop. Get over to Bush. Quick out number 1. Brings up Pasquantino, who singled twice. He's going to single again. Might stretch this. I'm going to stretch it. Can he get there? Just got in there. Vinny gets a double. 3 for 4 day for him. Brings up Bierling. He's 1 for 3. Has a single as well. Brings it over the sinker. Tried to hold up on the sweeper going outside, but he swings at it. Warming up Pagan just in case Benny Biceps hits it tank here, or Alexi gets into some trouble. 2-1 count to Benny Biceps. Make it 3-1. McCarthy's up next. He's 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, fly out, and a ground out. Foul tip into the glove of Amaya. Makes it 3-2. Benintendi works a walk. Take it. They're going to take him out, bring in a lefty. I might bring in Fairchild. Yeah. Fairchild is he's pretty nice versus lefties, and McCarthy hasn't been looking too great this game. Ball in the dirt. Gets away from Maya, but not going to send him. Has Vinny on second. Does not have the speed. But yeah. And Fairchild has that 97 clutch rating, which is crazy. Another ball in the dirt. Make it 3-1. Last thing they want to do is let McLean come up with the bases loaded. He is 2 for 3 or 2 for 4 today. Batting well. A ball into the gap by Stuart Fairchild is going to drive in some runs. Let's go. We're sending Benintendi, and he's going to score. Make it 6-1 Reds. Stuart Fairchild, pinch hit double. Bases clearing double is absolutely huge. That 97 clutch rating definitely came into effect. And McLean's going to hit it hard, but right to Herner. That's going to end the 8th inning. Give us some insurance runs. We now have a 5-run lead. Still going to bring in Alexi just so we can get him some action. Birdie's going to be late on that one. And then try to hold up, but he goes around on that way outside slider. Tucker too late on that. And swings past the 2-seamer. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alexi. Good start to his postseason career. 1-2 count quickly. And he's going to force a pop out on Sayah. The Reds are going to take game 1 of the NLDS. Let's go. 6-1 game. They took the lead early, but we never relinquished another hit after that home run. Gave up only 2 hits with Hunter Green. He went 6, gave up a run, and struck out 11. Player of the game. Probably Steer, but that Stuart Fairchild double was awesome. Pasquantino went 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double. Scored a run. McLean 2 for 3. Steer 1 for 4, the home run and 3 ribbies. Ellie went 2 for 3 with a couple of stolen bases as well. McLean got a stolen base also. So great game from us. Only 1 error, and I think that counted that drop third strike as an error. So, but yeah, we're gonna end the stream there, folks. Good one. Next franchise stream, we're gonna play those next 2 games against the Cubs. Or I think it's only 3 games. Or it's the wild. Are we playing in the wild card? We're playing in the wild card. So it's only 3 games. So we only have to win 2. They're all at home, thankfully. So hopefully we can just end it in 2, and then it looks like we will play Philly. So we'll play hopefully just 1 more game in the wild card. If need be, we'll play 2. And then if we make it to the NLDS, we will play the first and second game probably of the the first 2 games of the NLDS. So you'll get 3 or 4 games. Right? You'll get 3 or 4 games next episode. That'll be back next weekend. Tomorrow, stay tuned. I'm going to be playing Skyrim all day. Skyrim for a long time, and then we're going to chill at night with some Oblivion. It's going to be a good 2 good streams. And then Monday, can't help but look forward to it. At MLB or College Football 26 comes out, so we will be playing that all day as well. That's going to be an all-day college football stream. Maybe end the night with some more Skyrim just to unload. But yeah, we're gonna start a dynasty. Might start a road to glory. We're gonna test out everything in that game. But if you're watching this, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow night and tomorrow during the day. Yeah. So peace out.